Divorce
it's
lawyer?
Getting,
This is in the service of the relationship, actually.
Oh.
So what is it?
I have a meeting about a job.
What kind of job?
A PR job. So it would mean leaving the journal and leaving journalism to be a PR, to do PR for a firm that I used to report on, a tech company.
You seem real jazzed about it.
So that's what it is. It's cashing in.
And why is that in service of your relationship?
Well, because
Money?
money. And you know, here I am. I'm still a reporter. I never made the jump to editor. So I mean, not that the money is bad, you know, and our kids are okay, but Edith is excited by it, and I said I would have the meeting.
Don't do it, man. Why are you going? Fuck Edith.
Yeah, well.
Really? Don't.
Indeed.
I said fuck Edith and you smiled. Fuck Edith. Why are
Yeah,
you going?
I know. I fucking hate her.
Stuart, do you think Frank should be doing what Edith wants him to do?
I want to say no, but I'm the last person to speak on that.
You want to say no, but you're the last person to speak.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, so why not be the first person to speak up against it?
Because I feel
What
like
do
a
you mean?
hypocrite by telling...
Seriously, what do you mean?
Well, Edith, in a sense, is, I mean, like my dad. I mean, she wants you to do something, but it seems like your passion's not in that, Frank. I mean, I know for a fact your passion's not in that. You talk about your journalism, you speak highly of it. And
I know. I basically feel like I'm somewhere submerged. You know, like I'm sort of in a muck. I feel like I'm underwater. And, you know, so I don't even know where my passion lies.
Yes, you do.
Really?
That's a lie. You're lying.
So what are you feeling towards me as opposed to calling
I'm
me a liar?
angry with you. I'm concerned about you,
Because
but
it
I'm
fucking
angry.
pisses me off when I'm called a liar. I'm trying to deal with this.
I know.
Did you hear what she said just now?
No,
Say
because
it-
I was
say it-
mad.
Say it again. You
I'm,
cared for him.
I'm concerned. That's where the anger comes from. You know, Edith is like Nina Simone. She put a spell on you. I don't know.
If only she were that hot.
I know.
Well, I know. I'm trying to understand her power over you.
Would you consider having the meeting today and committing to the idea of coming back to the group and talking about any choice, any decision you might make?
You mean before
Before you decide to do anything. This is your board of directors. No, remember, no major decisions in life are made without first talking about it.
I know, but we all meet in 1 week, so that's that's.
So why not tell us, Tony?
Tell him
Tony.
you're gonna have
Tell
to wait a
Tony
week.
that you'll consider his offer.
Then you'll say, great, give me I'll get back to you in a week.
No, you'll say, no thanks, I don't want to be here. My wife forced me to be at this fucking meeting, and you're gonna stay here till the end of the fucking
We
thing.
don't know what's in store at the meeting yet, though.
May I say something without stepping on any feet?
Yes,
Yeah,
come
can
in
you hold
here.
on for 1 sec? I just want to say that welcome to group. A week is a long time in this transaction.
Tell him 10 days.
Yes, rules of power negotiating.
What were you gonna ask
Yeah,
him?
should we let Henry speak?
I don't want to add to what seems like a miserable day for you, so maybe I'll just stay quiet.
Oh, come on, Henry.
No, you have to say that. That's what
All right,
this is
well,
for.
you know, maybe you're not underwater yet, but from my position, it seems like you're pretty close to getting there.
Oh my God.
And I don't know who this Edith, I'm assuming Edith is your wife, right?
So Henry.
That you said, I fucking hate Edith. And yet,
Oh,
You did.
No, well, I'm
And-
free with that.
and yet you're still succumbing to what she wants.
So I got like 30 seconds. Are you done?
Not really, but if you want,
But I mean, we can continue this. But what I'll say is, I don't trust you.
What feeling is that, Frank?
Scared.
Scared.
Absolutely.
Oh,
it's scary when somebody you do not know offers their expert opinion on you.
That's true.
But you have a feeling towards me, and I want to know more about it, and we can find it.
No, I know what it is.
Oh, what is it?
Compassion.
You like me?
I do.
You do?
I do, and
I had no idea.
And I feel compassion for the fact that you have such self-hatred that you can't hear a lot of the things that these people are saying to you.
Just you and me. You like me, I like you. I do. I gotta go.
You're running late. You gotta go.
You were afraid of him, and then he liked you, and then...
No, well, he said he liked. I had no idea. I gotta go. I really gotta go. Goodbye, people. I'll see you all next week.
Don't take the job.
I will not do anything without 10 days.
Bye, Frank.
Frank, we love you.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Bye,
I think you might have been onto something, honestly. Even though I was not, I was very nervous and frightened as you began talking. But then I'm like, holy crap, he's right.
He's 100% right.
He's 100% right.
Yeah. And you also went there. I wanted to say this to you before, I feel close to you because I feel like you've got a lot of things up there talking to you all the time. Not that you're schizo or anything, neither am I, but that'd be all right. Anyway, and I feel like I have that as well. Anyway, but you dropped in and you told him that you were feeling compassionate, and then you realized that's like a feeling of love. And I'm excited for you. I'm really happy you're here.
He looks like my ex-husband. You look like Danny.
Oh, wow.
I know you don't know who that is.
I don't.
You're Henry. That's Henry.
Not Danny.
Not Danny, right?
But he reminds you of Danny.
Yeah, he reminds me of him.
In
He
what way?
looks like him, and he talks a little bit like him.
So what about Danny would make you feel seductive toward Henry? What do you want? And what
I mean,
are
I
you trying
still
to
want to
express?
fuck Danny. When we see each other, we still want to have sex. We just couldn't be married to each other.
Wow.
Because we don't like each other.
But then why the seduction?
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe
I know.
maybe because I'm like your ex-husband, but I'm not your ex-husband. Maybe you see some things in me that excite you in the way he used to, because I don't come with all the baggage.
Somebody's a PhD.
Is that true what he just said, though?
Yeah. That's weird.
What's weird?
I don't know. That I try to hide things, but I still am called out on them every week. And every week it's like this funny little game that I play.
You're looking at me.
I know I'm looking at you.
Do you want something?
I want you to give me permission to talk.
What would I say if I was able to do that? What would I say to you?
Is there something you want to say, Rebecca?
Is there something you want to say, Rebecca?
Just unload it then?
Well, just,
Unload.
Just unload it.
Last year I went to a law conference in Las Vegas. And I went to a bar, and a man came up to me and he mistook me for a call girl. And I played along. The next night, I stayed one more night in Las Vegas, and I did it with somebody else.
And did you collect money?
Yeah, I made $5,000.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you did.
And I took control of these men. I mean, they were both like twice my size. And they did everything I told them to do.
What did you tell them to do?
Well, the first night, he was a Serbian guy. And I slapped the shit out of him if he didn't do what I said. So I would tell him to get on his knees and then, you know, proceed to do whatever. The second night was different because he wanted to pretend that we were in a long-term relationship. So we were saying I love you to each other. It was a totally different vibe.
I'm very confused because I feel very protective and also a little turned on by you right now. And I'm just like trying to figure out when you say, like, this face that you're making right now is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I find you very pretty right now. But I'm also really concerned for you because I don't understand why you have to do it through a money exchange. Like, why can't it just be like a guy you met at a bar?
That's the thrill of it.
What is it you want to understand about what happened?
Well, I want to know if it's fucked up.
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
let's calm down with the judgment.
You know,
What does
where
that mean? What does that mean? I want to know.
Well,
fucked
if
up.
it's if the seed of my desire to do this, my impulse to do it, is from something that is unhealthy, that a place of, I don't know, a dark place or a place, I don't know, self-harm. It doesn't feel that way. Like, as I'm relaying this story to you, I'm kind of like turned on because I'm remembering what it was like and how I felt afterwards. The only time that I sort of felt strange about it was on the flight back home. But other than that, I mean...
What happened on the flight back home that made you start feeling strange?
I think I just felt like guilty. I was thinking about like my family, like if they were to ever find out, like my mom would just, I don't even know, die. Or my dad would just, he'd be homicidal. He'd like find all the men and kill them.
Rebecca, my heart has been pounding the whole time, not because I'm afraid of what's going to happen to you, but because I'm picking up on something that is much darker. And I think this is more about your own sadism. The way you described smacking that guy scared the shit out of me.
So help me understand something. Is there room in this process, in this group,
Yes.
to explore your sadism?
My sadism? Or just...
Everyone's sadism. Remember, everything is in everybody. So if there's sadism in Rebecca, assume it lives in you somewhere as well.
Lives in me.
Lives in Tilda.
I guess that's very, very frightening to me.
Well, what comes to mind?
My father.
When you think about
My father.
Your father.
Was a fucking sadist. And we had to put up with that. And I don't want to be like him.
Right, I understand that. But understand that as long as you're not willing to explore the parts of him that live inside you, you're at risk. You're much less likely to be sadistic, to invite sadism, or to be sadistic if you understand how he operates inside you. You are a part of him. He's a part of you.
That's terrifying, isn't it?
It's
kind of
terrifying
exciting.
and exciting.
Hey.
You think? Could you help Karina have some of that excitement?
I think you already have it, Karina. I think maybe you should, I sometimes do this as well, have these words, right? Because we're kind of trained that way, but...
Safe words.
Yeah, have some safe words. But I'm talking about the word sadist. Like, and I don't want to overstep with your relationship with your father. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but to pin him as a sadist, that's a lot. That gives him no wiggle room, you know, to explore the other parts in him. I just...
Wait a second, are you trying to make her feel...
No, I'm not trying to make you feel
about her
bad.
father?
I'm not trying to
That's
make
how
you
she
feel
thinks about her father.
But then she sees Rebecca and is like, oh, you're doing this, you're sadist. And I think there's a danger in labels like that.
I think so too.
That's all I was saying.
Nobody's here to be labeled.
That's all I was saying.
I'm in agreement.
I feel really close to you, Rebecca, and it took a lot of bravery to say that to us, but also I feel like you're somebody who is game to explore those dark sides and maybe is also conflicted with what is a dark part and what is a light part.
Yes.
I struggle with that as well. So I feel very close to you right now.
Henry, how are you tolerating this, Henry?
What was shared here is something that I've never seen people communicating in a group setting in a way where you feel open telling her how beautiful and that you're turned on by her and that it's titillating for you. And I wonder, is this something that, is this a normal thing in group? Because
in this process, you're going to find yourself engaged by and participating in exchanges that you don't have in polite company. It's not like a dinner party. There's much more opportunity here to reveal who you are and to find out about who other people are. So there's nothing under the sun that you can't talk about here. You're not here to hurt anybody, to abuse anybody, but you're here to engage people. And if someone doesn't like something, it's their job to tell you.
Эта серия открывает нам, как каждый участник в группе через вовлеченность в групповое взаимодействие раскрывается. И в самом начале серии мы знакомимся с важным правилом, кстати, как и в индивидуальной терапии, психотерапии, так и в групповой, не принимать никаких серьезных решений, пока не обсудишь это на группе. Потому что хорошо бы эти решения прояснять, так как есть риск отыгрывания, когда отыгрывание – это когда эмоциональное переживание превращается в действие и выносится за рамки группы, а в группе все в порядке. Заметьте, что каждый комментарий ведущего в этой серии относится к тому, что происходит с тем или иным участником здесь и сейчас. Ни одного комментария о внешнем или абстрактном вы не услышите. И тогда участники начинают говорить о том, что происходит в реальном времени, вместо того, чтобы обсуждать абстрактные вещи. Ну, кстати, на консультациях часто спрашивают, один из таких популярных вопросов, как не поддаваться на манипуляции. И вот мне кажется, что этот фильм тоже некое такое пособие, как говорить о том, что происходит здесь и сейчас с тобой. Выписала несколько фраз, несколько диалогов из этого фильма показательных, чтобы вам продемонстрировать. Например, когда Генри, новый участник, как-то так советует, да, экспертно выступает на группе, обращаясь к Фрэнку, раскладывает, что с ним происходит, может быть, куда-то попадает, не попадает, неважно, но он вторгается, да, говорит о другом человеке, в общем-то, не поинтересовавшись, может он это сделать. И Фрэнк, участник группы, отвечает ему: страшно, когда тот, кого ты не знаешь.
Это так. Страшно, когда кто-то, кого ты не знаешь, высказывает свое экспертное мнение тебе.
Это правда.
Но у тебя есть какие-то чувства ко мне, и я хочу узнать об этом побольше. И мы сможем их найти.
Мастерски переводит, да, фокус с того, что происходит с ним, с этой экспертности, на то, что происходит здесь и сейчас с Генри. Почему он так реагирует, да, почему у него возникает это желание как-то так защитить Фрэнка, отреагировать агрессивно. Вот еще удачный, как мне кажется, режиссерский ход — показать нам группу с позиции новичка. Когда ведущий обращается к Генри, как будто обращается к нам, к зрителям, кто еще мало знаком с внутренним процессом и вообще не вовлечен в групповой процесс. Он объясняет то, что будет происходить. Вот смотрите как. В ходе этого процесса
Вы обнаружите, что вовлечены в обмен мнениями и участвуете в обменах мнениями, в которых у вас нет вежливой компании. Это не похоже на званый ужин.
А теперь внимание, здесь буквально вот весь основной лечебный фактор групповой терапии. Но только в этой степени близости и вовлечении друг в друга появляется возможность
Раскрыть себя и узнать, кто такие другие люди. Так что нет ничего на свете, о чем вы не могли бы поговорить здесь. Вы здесь не для того, чтобы причинять кому-либо боль или оскорблять кого-либо, но вы здесь для того, чтобы вовлекать людей. И если кому-то что-то не нравится, это его работа — сказать вам об этом.
Еще хочется упомянуть о работе с Ребеккой в этой серии, которая показывает один важный момент. Когда кто-то делает признание, он не должен быть никоим образом за это наказан. И, судя по всему, группа, которая показана, она, конечно же, сплочена, сформирована и находится на рабочей фазе, и четко следует этому правилу. Обратите внимание, как участники сосредоточены на процессе, ну, конечно, за исключением новичка, который раздает советы. И что это значит? Задумайтесь об этом. Что это значит быть сосредоточенным на процессе? То, что мы говорим друг другу, это содержательная часть. И это, по большому счету, не так важно, на группе, по крайней мере. Не важно, о чем мы говорим, важно как. Вот что значит быть сосредоточенным на процессе. Как обходятся со своими чувствами, переживаниями, эмоциями участники рядом с другими людьми. Различают ли они их вообще? Если вас тоже заинтриговали эти моменты, вы можете попрактиковать этот навык замечания своих эмоций здесь и сейчас, общения в таком ключе с близкими. Когда общаетесь с близкими людьми, обратите внимание на следующее. Замечаете ли вы, как ведете себя, когда переживания зашкаливают? Какие позволяете себе действия друг в отношении друга, в симпатии, в злости? Как влияете друг на друга? Как обходитесь с тем, что получили в результате этого влияния? Вот как раз сила группы лежит в этом измерении. Посмотреть, что мы все с вами делаем. А при просмотре следующих серий я вам рекомендую попробовать обращать внимание на то, что помогает участникам создавать среду, в которой они могут по-настоящему быть самими собой, раскрываться. И, соответственно, видеть, как их поведение в жизни воспроизводится в группе. Хорошего просмотра!